be accessed, okay, by using group project 2. So group project 2 you will get by today. Group project 2 saya akan share kejap lagi. Group project 2, and then at the same time, okay, I will also share with you all example of previous group project 2 together with the solution. Okay, because I will guide you nanti on Monday, okay, by using that previous group project 2, how to answer the group project for the foreign currency transaction. Okay, benda ni simple je, cuma tak ada masalah, translation je, okay, translation tak ada masalah, you tahu kan nak translate the currency, okay, but other things lah, okay, nak kena identify dahulu sebelum you can proceed dengan translation ataupun translating, okay. So of course we need to identify certain ataupun a few things because you need to determine which method that you may use for the translation. Okay, dia ada. So cara nak determine, kita akan discuss kejap lagi. Okay. Alright, so this is a foreign currency transaction or foreign operations. Okay, so we're talking about foreign currency transaction. Okay, topik ni more or less similar with the topic international finance, which you have been covered in corporate finance. Okay, corporate finance MAF 603 ada one topic international finance, sama je, where you have to currency exchange kan, you translate what be the currency value at certain period. But now for the FAR, kita focus on how we should treat the foreign currency transaction. Okay, so the foreign currency transaction, okay, is the term used to describe all operations conducted, okay, by businesses or individuals that are denominated in the currency other than company's functional currency. Okay, so we have foreign currency, and we also have another term which is functional currency. Functional currency definition you can refer to slide number 4. Ada kat sini functional currency. Kita akan go to that definition later on. Okay, kita biarkan dulu kat sini company functional currency. Okay, example dia kata a company located in Malaysia may carry out sales or purchase of materials from Singapore invoice in the Singapore dollar. Okay, so company ni located in Malaysia, dia ada transaction with regards to foreign currency transaction Singapore dollar. Okay, so functional currency ni adalah currency yang kita based on the primary economic environment. Okay, dia ada indicators dia macam mana nak determine functional currency. So dalam case example ni, functional currency ni adalah Singapore dollar. Okay, and then there are also entities that have investment in foreign operation. Yang ni kita punya fokus. Kita not looking at the foreign transaction, but kita look from the bigger prospect yang mana kita ada investment in foreign operation. What kind of investment? Okay, holding company has investment in subsidiary which located outside from their own countries. Okay, makna abroad. Okay, so dia ada subsidiary or associate which situated in other countries. Itu fokus kita. Kita akan deal dengan subsidiary dengan associate sahaja. Okay, contohnya Malaysia company has investment in subsidiary located in Indonesia. Okay, so holding kat Malaysia. So currency dekat Malaysia of course ringgit Malaysia. Subsidiary dia punya currency is rupiah. Okay, tu rupiah. Okay, so the subsidiary would prepare their financial statement in Indonesia rupiah. So from the perspective of holding company, okay, the foreign currency that they have to deal here is rupiah. Okay, sebab dia punya subsidiary located dekat Indonesia. But for functional currency, it's not rupiah. Okay, tak semestinya rupiah. Okay, it can be other currency. Where we have to look at what be the primary economic environment that this subsidiary ni tengah deal. Contohnya, di subsidiary dekat Indonesia ni dia ada buat transaction sales and buying dengan US. So transaction dia dalam bentuk US dollar. Okay, so US dollar tu adalah dia punya functional currency. So sekarang ni kalau tengok Malaysia, ringgit Malaysia, subsidiary dia prepare statement dalam bentuk Indonesia rupiah, but functional currency dia adalah US dollar. Ada 3 kat situ. Okay, ada 3 benda yang kita kena tengok. Okay, so the translation tu banyak layer lah. Okay, akan dia banyak layer. Okay, and then tugas translation ni, siapa yang kena translate is a holding company. Okay, tapi ada juga yang kata it can be subsidiary yang akan translate US dollar kepada rupiah. Ada yang kata holding yang akan translate. Okay, maknanya mana-mana boleh. Okay, selalunya holding subsidiary akan translate dia punya US dollar transaction tu kepada rupiah dalam kes tadi. And then holding company akan translate rupiah kepada ringgit Malaysia. So this is the terms, okay, ataupun definition, okay, related to financial foreign operation. Okay, we have closing rate. Closing rate ialah spot exchange rate. Okay, this one you all dah tahu dah. What is spot exchange rate? Dalam FAR620 dah kata dah, spot exchange rate is an immediate rate ataupun rate sekarang. Okay, foreign operations adalah activity which are based or conducted in the country or currency other than the reporting entities. Okay, maknanya other than the company lah. Kalau holding company, selain daripada holding company, maknanya the transaction must be luar daripada ataupun menggunakan currency selain daripada currency holding company. Functional currency is a currency of the primary economic environment in which the entity operates. Okay. Nanti kita akan tengok indicators ya. Exchange differences adalah when we carry out the translation, okay, mesti ada perbezaan. So perbezaan tu kita panggilkan dia difference exchange rate. Foreign currency is currency other than the functional currency of the entity. So nampak kat sini foreign currency tak sama dengan functional currency. Presentation currency normally kita follow currency holding company. Kenapa? Sebab holding company is the one who will prepare the financial statement. So of course kita akan guna what will be the currency of the holding company. So normally holding company adalah presentation currency. Kalau holding company punya currency is ringgit Malaysia, so presentation currency also will be in ringgit Malaysia. Okay, so in order to translate, okay, so kita akan guna daily spot exchange rate. Any variations are recorded, okay, as foreign exchange gain or losses. Okay, so gain or losses ni kita akan record dalam SOPA. Okay, the objective of FAR620 on the effects of change in foreign exchange rates. Okay, number one, we're going to look at on the accounting treatment. Okay, with regards to the transaction and also balances in the foreign currency. Number dua, kita nak buat translation. Okay, we're going to translate the financial statement into a presentation currency. So in terms of translation ni, kita ada 2 method. Okay, so tadi kita tengok perbandingan antara foreign currency and functional currency. Yang mana dia kata foreign currency is currency other than functional currency. Maknanya tak sama. Now, let's look at pula what be the functional currency versus presentation currency. Okay, functional currency, as we know, that is a primary economic environment. Presentation currency is a currency in which financial statements are presented. So in most cases, dia kata both are the same. Tadi foreign currency tak sama dengan functional. But functional currency is in most cases will be the same as presentation currency. So an entity which has transaction in foreign currency has to determine its functional currency. Ni wajib. Step number 1, dapat soalan, identify what will be the functional currency. Okay. How we going to determine the functional currency? Okay, by looking at the indicators. Okay, so the standard MFRS 121, okay, dah provide indicators that has to be considered. Number 1, dipanggil primary indicators. Okay, kalau look at here, number 1, number 2, dia punya fokus ni dekat sales price. Okay, ini ikut hierarchy ya. Maknanya the best indicators to determine dia punya primary economic environment by looking at the transaction of sales and buying. Okay, sales price. Okay, number 3, tengok kepada cost involved. Okay, so cost involved ni dia punya priority kurang sikit. So let's say lah selling price ni dalam US dollar. Cost paid, okay, labor cost is paid by using ringgit Malaysia. Functional currency will be US dollar. Sebab kita tengok kepada yang primary indicators, yang the best one. 1, 2 adalah sales price. 4 and 5 is additional ataupun lain-lain lah. Okay, contohnya kita tengok where the currency of the funds for financing are generated. Okay, so dia punya financing dalam yang dia issue tu, okay, loan issue dalam bentuk currency apa. Kita juga dengan receipt, okay, from the transaction, receipt from operations are retained, maknanya dalam bentuk currency apa terima duit, diterima dalam mata wang apa. Okay, selain daripada primary indicators, kita juga ada additional factors to be considered. Pertama, tengok kepada dia punya level of independency. Okay, sama ada subsidiary tu depends on the parents ataupun tak depends on the parents. Dia punya, kenapa tengok subsidiary? Sebab kita nak tengok dia punya foreign operation. Sebab kita kan sekarang ni, kita punya subsidiary berada di negara lain. So foreign operation. So transaction dia walaupun dia berada di luar negara, dia tak bergantung ataupun tak bergantung kepada parents. Macam mana nak measure pergantungan tu? Tengok sama ada dia sumber dia punya loan cari sendiri, bukannya sponsored by the parents. So yang ni kita akan determine the level of autonomy. Okay, the level of significant level of autonomy maknanya dia ada kuasa. Dia boleh everything dia buat sendiri, maknanya independence. Kalau as an extension of the parents, maksudnya dia depends on the parents. Ini macam panggil anak mak lah, depends on the parents. Okay, so we also can refer to the volume of the transaction. Okay, banyak ke sikit. Okay, number 3, cash flow. Okay, cash flow tu directly affect tak dengan cash flow of the parents. Okay, and then number 4 will be the finance. Okay, sama ada dia get from their own, by their own ataupun is be given by the parents. Ini kita lihat dengan level of independency tadi, sama ada dia depends ataupun independence from the parents. Okay, so because kita ada banyak indicators, primary indicators, and kita ada other indicators, other factors that we considered. So kalau banyak sangat, bila indicators are mixed, so it become so obvious. Maknanya di indicators tu jadi become not clearer. Okay, so tak mudah nak kita determine. So banyak sangat ni penting yang nombor 1. Okay, so when we have the situation where it's not easy to determine the functional currency, so kata guna judgement. Bila guna judgement, priority kepada primary indicators before considering other factors. Okay, this is presentation currency with the currency used to prepare the financial statement of the entity. Okay, example 1. Okay, Automoto operates in Thailand it manufactures motorcycle primarily for export to US with some export to a few developing countries. Okay, all the sales are denominated and settled in US dollar. So US dollar will be dia punya functional currency. Okay, dia punya functional currency is US dollar, bukannya Thai baht. Okay. Next, example 2. Functional currency is not necessarily the local currency. Dia kata kat sini, the functional currency dia tak sama dengan dia punya local currency. Okay, tak semestinya sama. Okay, contoh kat sini bagi company located in China, dia ada transaction dengan US. So loan pun dia gathered from external loan in US dollar. Okay, and then buying dia gunakan US dollar juga currency, and then wages and electricity menggunakan yuan punya, China punya currency which is yuan. Okay, banyak currency yang involved kat sini. Okay, so tengok yang priority, primary indicators, ada sales dekat US dollar. Okay, using US dollar currency. So maknanya dia punya functional currency will be US dollar. Walaupun cost dibayar dalam bentuk yuan. Sebab cost dah item yang ketiga. Okay. Yang satu dua adalah sales ataupun buy. How to record transaction in foreign currency in the books of the reporting entity dalam buku holding company. Okay, as usual lah, initial recognition. First kita nak translate whatever foreign currency into functional currency by using spot exchange rate. For the subsequent reporting, all monetary items are translated at the closing date rate. Recognition of exchange differences, any differences that being gathered from the process tadi, kita akan recognize sebagai forex gain or loss and recognized in the SOPR. Okay, so this is basically the benda yang sama. The all exchange rate differences shall be recognized in profit and loss with the following exceptions. Okay, kecuali dia kata kalau exchange rate gains on non-monetary item, kita akan recognize in OCI. Kalau exchange rate gain or loss on the monetary item, kita akan record di dalam SOPR. Okay, non-monetary item contohnya revaluation. Okay, non-monetary ni whatever transaction bentuk cash lah. Okay, foreign operations. Okay, parents we have the task of translating. Okay, task of translating. Okay, so as different rate are applied to different item, okay, item ni guna rate ni, yang ni guna rate ni. Itu method nanti. Okay, soalan dah bagi dah. Okay, standard dah bagi guideline dah macam mana, how to apply. Okay, so rate dia tu bukan macam kita apply yang kita guna masa MAF 603. Okay, tengok je berapa dia punya spot rate ataupun forward rate. Yang ni tengok kepada guideline. Kita dah bagi dah. Okay, nilai apa nak bagi apa. Contoh, okay, saya tunjuk satu kat sini. Nampak? PPE guna date of purchase, revaluation date of revaluation, inventory date of reporting, exchange rate pada tarikh-tarikh ni. So setiap item they have their own exchange rate. So tak sama. Bila tak sama nanti, the translated statement of financial position tak pernah balance. Okay, sebabkan banyak sangat item with a different atau varies exchange rate. So later on, financial position will not be balanced. Tapi tak apa, any yang amount yang missing value tu, kita treat it sebagai result of exchange differences. Kan, dia tak balance sebab apa? Sebab lain item guna lain exchange rate. So kata, at the end nanti, amount yang missing tu, kan, amount yang remaining balance yang tak balance tu, kita namakan itu sebagai result of exchange differences. Okay, classification of foreign operations. Yang ni penting sebab kita daripada sini classification kita nak determine what are the method that we're going to apply. Number one, functional currency sama dengan currency parents. Okay, macam mana nak tahu macam mana kita nak katakan functional currency is same as currency parents when the foreign operation is an extension of the parents operation. Maksudnya pergantungan dia 100% kepada parents. Okay, maknanya dia tak ada autonomi. Ikut je wahyu daripada holding company because it's an extension of the foreign operations. Tapi kalau functional currency not same as parent, yang ni yang mana subsidiary ada autonomous, okay, of the parents. So subsidiary yang located dekat luar negara, they may make their own decision in terms of financing, nak ambil kat mana, okay, apa-apa lagi lah, okay, decision making, tak perlu rely on parents. So, satu functional currency equal to parents, satu adalah functional currency not same as parents. Okay? Boleh? Okay, how to translate? Method satu yang tadi lah, functional currency equal to parents. So, kalau guna yang tu, ini dia punya exchange rate yang kita kena apply. Okay. Method nombor 2, yang mana financial currency not equal to parents. Okay, so yang ni, ini dia punya item. Tak sama dia punya guideline is different according to the method. Okay, cuma dalam method nombor 2 ni kita ada goodwill on consolidation. Okay, alright. So step of translation, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5 and step 6. Ada 6 step. Okay, dapat soalan nanti, tengok. Step 1, kita translate opening balance SOFP. Translate opening balance. Bila translate opening balance, nak guna method 1 ke method 2? Kena identify lah. Kalau guna method 1, gunalah dia punya tadi guideline, dia punya exchange rate. Okay. Begitu juga dengan step number 2, step number 3. 1, 2, 3 or the translating process. Okay, step number 4, kita determine the exchange differences, maknanya yang missing value tadi dekat Shopee. Okay, so number 5, kalau you're using method number 2, so you also need to calculate the exchange difference for goodwill. Okay, and then last one, okay, baru boleh prepare shopper, Socher and Shopee. Okay, so basically yang you all perlu tahu. Okay, awal lagi 9:59. Okay, so I will share with you the question, okay, together with the solution previous group project 2, and then you tengok kat situ dekat solution step 1. Step 1 is translate opening balance SOFP. Okay, dekat solution tu dah ada kaedah apa dia guna. Okay, cuma saya nak guide you all how to determine nanti. Okay, so step ni macam nak kira satu per satu. Okay, sampailah step nombor 5. Step nombor 6 tak ada masalah. You boleh je prepare shopper, Socher and Shopee. Okay, boleh kelas? Boleh?
InsyaAllah boleh, madam.
Okay, so saya share sekarang ya, dia punya. So at least